Hey everybody. Sorry it's been so long since I've posted anything. Um, where have I been? So last time we spoke, I had been approved for financial aid and was going to be starting school. That was on a Friday, and the lady said, "Give us a call back on Tuesday. We'll tell you how much money we're going to approve you for and get you started on, getting everything sorted out." So I called back on Tuesday, and the lady's like, "Oh, hey, sorry. Even though we told you that everything was squared away, it wasn't really, and you're gonna have to do an appeal for your academic progress." So I had to go through that whole thing, and each step along the way is like an hour and a half of being on hold trying to get the right people to give you an answer that's kind of definitive. And you know like it's nothing simple about it. So I got that answer, and then immediately called my primary care physician to see if I could get copies of my diagnosis pertaining to Chiari. Well, I said, "Hey, look, this is a very time sensitive thing. Can you have somebody call me?" And the lady's like, "Sure, we got you, man. We'll have somebody call you as soon as we know." Right? And when I hadn't heard anything in 24 hours, I called back and I'm like, "What's the deal? Somebody's supposed to call me." And the lady said, "Oh, the doctor said that since she didn't diagnose you, she couldn't release your medical records." So, you know, more being on hold and jump through the hoops and finally get a hold of the right people. And they're like, "Yeah, it'll take 1 to 3 business days." I'm like, "Look, y'all, this is really, really time sensitive. Can you help me out? Is there any way to expedite this process?" And of course, there's not, until you get mad. And then they're like, "Okay, look, we can do this." So I got the process expedited. Ended up, so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Had the medical records Thursday evening. So filed my SAP appeal, which is my student academic progress appeal, based on a medical condition, and that ended up getting approved the next week. So then I could actually register for classes I had signed up for. And let me see, I got all 4 of the classes that I needed this semester. They're all online. 2 of them are synchronous, which means that I have like a Zoom meeting class twice a week on one and once a week on the other. And then yeah, and so I order everything I need, from the bookstore and whatnot. Most of the books are supposed to be in, automatically, like, they call it first day access, where it's included. A copy of the ebook or whatever resources you need are included in your tuition and available through Blackboard day one, like from 8 in the morning, the first day of the semester. And of course they weren't. Every year it's a clusterfuck, or every semester that I've been to that school, like tech is a clusterfuck. They can't get Blackboard to work with this, and this can't work with that, and it's just like this year's worse. It seems like after doing remote learning for 2 years, everybody's staying at home. Like, we're going into the second year. It seems like they ought to be able to figure this out by now. But yeah, so I've been mostly juggling tech support issues and doing a shit ton of homework. The only English class I could get was one of the condensed ones. So I've got 7 weeks of English instead of 15. But it's like a full semester's work in that 7 weeks. So, I've found that normally, you can kind of average if you've got an online course. If it's a 3 credit hour course, it's going to take you 6 credit hours worth of homework plus whatever you do in class. So, like my biology is a 4-hour course. We got 3 hours of lecture, 3.5 hours of lecture, something like that. And then, labs and whatnot. So you can count on 7 to 8 hours of working on that class outside of the lecture every week. And with English classes, it seems to be like half again that much because they've got a bunch of idiotic shit that you have to do. Like, they call it My Writer's Lab or whatever, and it's just practicing 4th grade grammar and, not quite diagramming sentences, but about that nerdy in English. And I just want to write a paper, I don't even want to write papers. I just want to have this credit so that I can graduate. So, yeah, so English, it takes about half as much. So I've got like half again as much. So I've got, a good like 16, 18 hours a week of homework there. I'm really digging my Spanish class. And I took a introduction to ethics, a philosophy class on ethics this semester, which is, that's right up my alley. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Sorry I haven't, been less overwhelmed and more regular about posting stuff. It's just been a scramble, and I should do better. Sorry about that, guys. I noticed somebody from Courtney commented on my last video, like Courtney in Yadkin County. Anyway, if you see this video and you're from Courtney, shoot me a message on here. I don't know how it works. I'm sure there's some way to do private message. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for your support and friendship and being dope, because y'all are dope. And me and my overalls are going to do my biology lab. Catch you later.